It can be hard to stay in your lane sometimes, especially if you're driving high. Mackenzie McQueen doesn't drive, but he's not worried about weed behind the wheel.
Like a lot of people can function with it in their system.
Even after recreational pot becomes legal, driving high will still be a crime. Groups like MAD are trying to get that message through, especially to young people.
These are the most likely people that think they're safe to drive. And so it will increase the incidence of road crashes, deaths, and injuries on our roadways.
It's already happened in places like Colorado. The number of pot-impaired drivers involved in fatal crashes has risen sharply every year since cannabis was legalized in 2013. New Canadian legislation allows police to demand a saliva sample if they suspect a driver is impaired. Bill C-46 also created 3 types of offences for those who drive within 2 hours of consuming. In the most serious cases, like an accident causing bodily harm or death, a drug-impaired driver could face life imprisonment if convicted.
We're expanding the training for the field sobriety testing and for the drug recognition experts.
Some say anyone driving for a living should be subject to random drug testing. The trucking industry says it's already taking dangerous driving seriously, whether it involves alcohol, cannabis, distraction, or fatigue.
Our concern, though, is that we share the roads with other users, and you know, we are not as certain about their practices in regards to cannabis use.
With pot legalization fast approaching, Ottawa has launched a social media campaign warning people about the dangers of drug-impaired driving and the stiff penalties they could face.
Don't drive high.
Karen Pauls, CBC News, Winnipeg.
So that Stats Canada survey is also painting a picture of the average cannabis users in Canada. About 16% of Canadians over the age of 15 say they have used in the last 3 months. That's more than 4.5 million people. More men than women reported they were users, and they tend to be younger. After age 25, the number of reported users drops from 33 to 13%. They would also probably smoke their pot. 86% said they preferred dried flowers to other cannabis products like edibles. And they might live in either Nova Scotia or Ontario. Those are the provinces that have the higher percentage of cannabis users than the estimates for the rest of the country.